What's going on, everyone? This is Jay with another cryptocurrency video for you. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about Hashflare cloud mining. Now, I realize I have not talked about Hashflare in quite some time, but I really have been getting a lot of you asking me just to do a Hashflare update. So in this video, I'm going to be updating everybody on my own Hashflare mining progress, as well as giving my honest opinion about whether or not it is worth it, whether or not it is profitable to purchase a Hashflare Bitcoin cloud mining contract at this time. Now, if you guys are unaware, Hashflare has recently reduced their prices and is now also offering a 10% off discount code for a limited time. So again, in this video, I'm going to determine whether or not it is profitable to mine Bitcoin on Hashflare at this time. Now, I recently got an email from Hashflare that tells us about their spring sale, and it says, "Friends, the long-awaited spring is coming, and Hashflare prices are starting to melt along with the snow." And as we can see on their website, they've actually reduced the price of the SHA-256 contracts from $2.20 per 10 gigahash to $1.80 per 10 gigahash, and this translates into $180 per terahash because there are 1,000 gigahash in 1 terahash. So going back to the email, they say starting from March 1st, you can purchase every cloud mining contract for a very special price with a 10% discount. And then they give us this discount code right here. And the prices that they list here are the prices after we apply this 10% discount code. So essentially, they're offering us the price of $160 per terahash to mine Bitcoin, to mine SHA-256. So is this a profitable investment? Now, there's two things to keep in mind when determining whether or not Bitcoin mining, well, Bitcoin doesn't really matter if you're doing it on your own rig or cloud mining, but in this case, we're just going to be talking about cloud mining. There's two things that you need to keep in mind. The first thing is the current price of Bitcoin. If we go to coinmarketcap.com, we can see that the current price of Bitcoin is about $10,800, down about 7% on the day. Next to Bitcoin is the Bitcoin mining difficulty. Now, Bitcoin mining difficulty is what determines how difficult it is to mine Bitcoin using the SHA-256 algorithm. Now, just so that you know, the difficulty of Bitcoin is always going to go up. That's just a given. As time goes on, the difficulty of Bitcoin is going to go up so that less and less Bitcoin will be released into circulation at a time. And basically, it's going to continue to go up until all the Bitcoin has been mined, and then that's it. There's no more Bitcoin mining. There's no more new Bitcoin to be released into circulation. So when we're looking to see whether or not a Bitcoin mining contract will be profitable, we need to make sure that the price of Bitcoin is going to offset the difficulty of Bitcoin mining so that we can make money on our Bitcoin mining contract. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to Crypto Compare. This is a mining calculator which essentially shows you how profitable any given contract will be. You can just Google Crypto Compare, then go to mining, go to mining calculators, and click Bitcoin. Now, something to remember right up front about this calculator is it does not take into account the increase of Bitcoin mining difficulty. This is going to give you a calculation based on today's Bitcoin price and today's Bitcoin mining difficulty. So it really is impossible to use this calculator to determine exactly how much money you will make or lose mining Bitcoin. Every time you purchase a Bitcoin mining contract, you're going into it knowing that you're hoping that the price of Bitcoin will rise a significant amount, enough to offset that rise in Bitcoin mining difficulty. Now, in the year 2017, we saw an amazing year for Bitcoin mining because even though the difficulty was rising at a consistent level about every 2 weeks, just like it has been since December, the price rose so much that these contracts were still very profitable even though the difficulty was going up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to calculate what a 5 terahash Bitcoin mining contract, how much that would earn us right now, given the $160 terahash that Hashflare is offering us. Then I'll calculate in the maintenance fee. And then we'll weigh that out against how the difficulty has been rising, and we'll see whether or not it's even worth it to mine Bitcoin on Hashflare right now. So we're going to do 5,000 terahash. We're going to set the power consumption to 0, the cost per kilowatt to 0. Because remember, if you're unaware of this, when you're cloud mining, you're not using your own hardware, you're not using your own computer, you're renting the mining hardware from Hashflare, and all you're doing is paying the maintenance fee. They're paying the electric bill. So if we buy this 5,000 terahash contract, you can see that it says we're going to make $1,500 per year. Now, if we take our $160 terahash, multiply that by 5, we're spending $800 up front, and it says we're going to earn $1,500 per year. But we need to calculate in that maintenance fee to get an accurate profit per year. Now, the way we're going to do that is we're going to do 5,000 gigahash. We're going to divide that by 10, because remember, the maintenance fee on Hashflare is charging us 0.0035 cents per 10 gigahash. So we'll divide that by 10, which equals 500, and then we're going to multiply that by the maintenance fee, 0.0035 cents. And so we can see that $1.75 is going to come out of our daily profit. So I have to take those $4.11 and subtract $1.75, and you can see we're really only earning about $2.36 a day. If I multiply that by 30, we're earning about $70 a month instead of $120 a month. If I multiply that by 12, we're earning about $850 per year instead of $1,500 per year. And then if I subtract the initial cost of $800 to purchase the contract, you can see that over the course of this year-long contract, we're only going to be earning $49.60. Now, this is not counting the fact that the Bitcoin mining difficulty is going to increase. Now, the Bitcoin mining difficulty is going to increase, and that's a fact. So, let's say the Bitcoin price stays the same, and it stays at $10,808. And the Bitcoin mining difficulty continues to go up, which it definitely will. The price is not guaranteed to go up or down, but the difficulty is guaranteed to go up. This means we may actually lose money mining Bitcoin. We may not make that $800 initial investment back if we purchase a Bitcoin mining contract right now. So if I was somebody who was not currently mining Bitcoin, I would not purchase a Bitcoin mining contract at this time. I would wait until the Bitcoin price goes up and it's enough for these contracts to be profitable. Now, let's say the price of Bitcoin goes up to $20,000 next week. It goes back up to that level that it was at back in the middle of December. Then absolutely I would jump on these Bitcoin mining contracts, because then they would be very, very profitable, and I could purchase a contract and I could lock in those profits while the price of Bitcoin was high enough to offset that difficulty. Now, those of us who have started mining Bitcoin in the past, like myself, as you can see right here, I'm currently mining Bitcoin with 82 terahash right here in my dashboard. You know, those of us who already have these contracts, I'm sure a lot of us have already made a lot of money, especially if we were mining back, in between June and December. But the thing is, what we can do now is we need to just sit back and hope and pray that the Bitcoin price just goes back up to where it was. Now, if you're like me, I'm expecting to see a new all-time high in the spring. So we're talking, anywhere between April and June. I'm expecting to see Bitcoin surpass its old all-time high of $20,000. And when that happens, then my Bitcoin mining contract right here is going to become much more profitable than it is right now. Because as you can see, I'm making about $68 per day, and I'm making about $24,000 per year with my 82 terahash contract. Of course, after the maintenance fee is calculated in, I'm only making about $20,000 per year. I'm only making about 40 something dollars per day. But if Bitcoin goes back up to $20,000, I'll be making $120 a day or more, and I'll be making close to $50,000 a year. So if you're already mining Bitcoin, just hold tight, because as you know, this is a very, very volatile market, and things can change literally overnight, and we've seen it happen before, so don't get too down. Now, again, like I said, if the Bitcoin price shoots up in the near future, I mean, I'm going to be purchasing a lot of new terahash, get these profits locked in while the Bitcoin price is high. So, just to summarize, guys, if you have not yet started mining Bitcoin and you would like to, this is not a good time. This is not a good time. I would wait until the price of Bitcoin goes back up, and then I would reassess everything to see if it would be profitable. If you're already mining Bitcoin like myself, just hold tight. Something that I've been doing is I'm still doing my 3 days on, 3 days off, where I reinvest for 3 days and then I withdraw for 3 days. And that way I'm consistently adding more terahash um, to my dashboard here, so that when the price of Bitcoin does go back up, I'm able to mine that really valuable Bitcoin at a much faster rate than if I just take my profits out every day. So that's about all I have to say for this video, guys. If for some reason you would like to purchase a Hashflare mining contract, I would appreciate it if you would click my link in the description of this video and sign up under me. Of course, like I said, this is not the best time to do that, but in the future, if you do decide to do that, it would be very helpful to me if you could use my referral link. That being said, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below about Hashflare, and let me know what your prediction is for the future. Do you think the Bitcoin price is going to go back up? Do you think this is the end of Bitcoin cloud mining, or do you think we're going to have another really amazing time coming up like we did last year in 2017? Let me know in the comment section below. Guys, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I am Jay Crypto, and I will see you all next time.